Hello.
Hello, welcome. We're in the next thing. We're doing Arc 3.
The next thing. It is Arc 3.
We're doing Arc 3, which is named that one name that we definitely know how to pronounce. Tatari-garashi.
Tatari-garashi.
There you go. Goroshi. Shit. Close enough. Anyway, yeah, this
Can't
is
wait
exciting.
to be told that our pronunciation is wrong.
Tatari-goroshi, because it's the same pronunciation for each of those syllables. Tatari-goroshi. You just gotta say it like really quick. Tatari-goroshi. Something like that. Anyway, we're doing more Higurashi.
I will believe you for now. And
I
the
hope
comments
so.
will tell you you're wrong.
Of course they will. They always do.
They always do.
Every freaking time.
We love you guys.
I get to do this thing.
Let's go. The shortest scenario.
Here we go. Tatari-garashi, yeah, the shortest scenario. Man, curse or coincidence? How are the conjectures inside you solidifying? I look forward to whether those conjectures will waver or become a cornerstone in this scenario. The difficulty is the worst. You will probably not even be able to make conjectures. They don't know who they're dealing with.
They don't know who they're dealing
no.
with. All right, now this is going to go and I can't stop it. You ready?
I'm ready.
I'm glad they enjoyed that joke.
Someone's really funny. All right. The snake in the well was happy, for it did not care what was outside of the well. The snake in the well was happy, for it had naught to do with what happened outside the well. And you were happy too, for you did not know what happened outside the well. Frederica Bergasel. I thought it was frog. I'm pretty sure that previous translations of this poem have been about the frog in the well.
Are you
So
sure?
someone-
Or was it just previous poems were about frogs?
You know what? I could be wrong. Anyway, AD 1983, show error. Let's go, bitches. Woo! Mystery hype.
The thing is, we see these poems once and then they never show up again, so I forget most of them.
Probably not very important. All right.
Wow. I'm just going to throw that as a throwaway
Look, Frederica Bergasel probably isn't even that important.
I know.
She's not even in here,
Never show up
so it's
again.
fine. No, it was a very humid day. Not even a slight breeze was blowing. It had been an unpleasant summer, one that wasn't only hot, but swelteringly so.
Is this font different to the last arc?
It feels a little blockier, or is that just me? Interesting.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we just haven't read it in a while.
I guess.
I don't know. There were various articles of clothing hung out to dry in the messy apartment windows, but the lack of wind evoked an impression far removed from coolness. In fact, it only felt more oppressive. There were crooked houses and apartments lining the narrow, twisting road. In addition, there were planters and flower pots whose contents were beginning to rot, as well as bicycles and cars on the sides of the road, making it even more cramped, more oppressive, and all the more sweltering.
Okay, I just want to go back.
Oh my god, nothing has happened yet!
Yeah, it has.
No, it hasn't.
Something has happened.
Nothing has happened.
Yeah, it has.
What has happened? It's summer, dude. That's what's happened.
Dude,
What have you noticed?
I'm on this one.
What's happening?
The lack of wind, impression far removed from coolness, more oppressive, lining road, rotting plants, things on the side of the road, washing out to dry. Like, this is either a normal day, which it's not, because otherwise it wouldn't be pointed out to us,
I don't know, dude.
or something's happened.
Maybe.
Or something's about to happen, and this is about to be a flash forward.
I don't know, dude. Let's find
Oh,
out.
I'm excited.
Nobody who was in this place at this time was visiting it voluntarily. But in spite of what everyone might expect, a single motorcycle came rolling in.
I'm so excited.
I know what you're talking about. The lone motorcycle, which couldn't be called neat, even as flattery, pulled up to a 2-story apartment complex and stopped there. A man, fairly old and wrinkled, stepped off. When the housewife hanging out the laundry noticed him, she called out, "Well, hello there! It's quite hot today, isn't it?"
I'm playing this guy?
You might as well.
All right. Oh, you've got that right. I feel like I'm gonna boil out here.
Oh boy.
Laughter.
All right, landlord. I didn't think that would be the first thing you said.
Sorry. The fluorescent lights, right? Completely forgot.
No, not that. Don't you smell it? There's a terrible smell about it. I've been smelling it since this morning, and it ain't me.
Wait, what's this? It reeks. Did the sewers get backed up again?
Do something about it, landlord. I've had to keep my nose plugged all day long.
You still look plenty lovely plugging your nose, my dear.
Oh, why you? Shucks. There was an unhygienic drainage channel running behind the apartment. The lattice from which it flowed was stuffed with branches and fallen leaves, and when filth got caught up in them, it created an awful stench in the summertime. Could you tell the municipal office about it? Drain will end up buried at this rate.
Well, yikes, it's completely blocked. start back up if you poke it with a stick.
The man crossed the fence over the drainage channel and picked up a filthy drying pole sitting nearby. I think we mixed them up. You know what? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What are they even names? Do they even matter? I don't think so. He must have planned to stick it into the drain and clear it out. Oh, wait, landlord, stop that. If you mix it all strange, if you do that, it'll smell terrible.
It smells if it's clogged and smells if it's mixed. What should I choose?
Both. He shoved the drying pole into the filth in the lattice. Of course, it did nothing to help the accumulation
Of waste. Yeah, it's a dead cat.
That's you.
This is the health center's job.
Cats and dogs smell awful when they die. Bamboo pole's not gonna do much good.
Garbage bags, old clothes, they throw all kinds of stuff in there. And is that a duck I see? Well, of course it stinks. The nerves of some people.
Yeah, put their dead animals in here. The drainage channel was already unsanitary. What was a little more garbage at this point?
Oh, that's not a line I'm a fan of.
The stream of such imprudent people was never ending, and now the channel had turned into a garbage dump. When he poked the pile of old clothes floating in the sewage, a black cloud of smoke floated out in the water. Don't worry about it, I'm sure it's nothing.
Boy. Boy.
Yeah? The two of them grimaced at the terribly bizarre and repulsive sight.
Yeah, we got maggots here. Someone must have thrown kitchen waste in.
What? Landlord, what's that?
What? Just more garbage.
Landlord, that's...
That's a funky tune.
Yeah! I don't know what track this is, but I love it.
Eek.
Might be dances. One of the dancer tracks.
Are we cut in there? No, we're not.
Nah, we gotta see what it is, boy.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello. Good, what? Good work today.
Good work today?
I don't know who's talking. I'm lost. I'm lost in the beat. Lord save me, I'm lost in the beat. What a terrible stench. Hey, so I'm gonna cover this thing with a tarp. It's in plain sight of the 2-floor houses. Oh my god! Is it our boys? Identity of the deceased unknown. 6, female. Age estimated to be late 20s or early 30s. Time of death about 2 or 3 days ago. She was probably abandoned after death. I should clarify, I have not read this before, so I have no clue who this is. Naked too. Figuring out who she is will be rough. Contact the community division and ask if anyone's gone missing. They probably wet her down so she'd sink. Then the weights came off and she floated to the top. But why any drainage sewer of all things? Would have been better under an overpass or in the mountains, you know. And they would have been outside their jurisdiction, right?
Shout out to you post-shadowing.
But it looks like they never wanted to hide the corpse at all. Did they do it so she would be found? As a warning or something? The slice in her stomach definitely wasn't from a fish eating her. She was cut open and her insides were dragged out. They really made a show out of killing her. Doesn't the Chinese mafia do these sort of traditional punishments? Ask Shige's-san in Section 4 if he's had any trouble with Yakuza. On it, sir. Still, what a terrible way to go. Hey, don't ruin it poking out like that. Sort of look like the salad soba you can get in Kyoto. Maybe if you stuck chopsticks in, noodles would pop out. See? Please give me a break. Her intestines were pulled out and her ears and nose cut off. That's definitely not how I want to go. Her fingers are in a bad state too. There are long nails stuck in all of them on both hands. What kind of torture is this anyway? There we go.
I don't think that was Uishi.
I don't think it was either, but I don't care.
Who was
There we
that?
go. I don't know,
what was
dude.
that?
I don't know, dude. I have no clue. I honestly couldn't tell you. The scene in the anime is much shorter and doesn't have any investigators, so I have no clue. Oh boy! And now we're just back to normal school day.
Oh, I have so many questions.
So what was that? What did that remind you of? Felix! What did that remind you of? The nails in the hands!
It was the throwback to the torture scene. It was the throwback to what happened to Takano.
Oh boy!
It was suspicious as all heck.
Yeah.
It felt like something had already happened by the time we got there at the start with the way the atmosphere was described. Which, I mean, clearly something had, or hadn't. We don't know. Was there a transition of time that something happened after they found the thing in the gutters? And,
I don't know, dude. I know, dude. I wonder what could have happened to that poor woman.
I'm confused.
Me too.
The most relaxing time during the school day, lunch for sure. Everybody brought their desks side by side like always, and we all ate together.
That sounds like fun. That sounds like the sort of activity I can get behind. What is this heresy? Get that spread out of here! Get out of here with your sprites. Your new sprites. Get out of life.
Get out of town.
Get out of here. It's your line. Let's go.
Oh my.
Oh.
Son, if I may say, your lunch looks quite appetizing today.
My goodness. There are so many different things. It's wonderful.
There's so much human flesh.
There's so many adorable looking fingers and toes.
Sadako and Riki-chan looked at me on his lunch, shouting gladly.
Also, shout out to transitioning from murder to food.
I can't wait until they describe the
murder food,
the literal food that the dude investigating the scene just did. That'd be great.
That'd be great.
Let's have a look. Oh, wow.
I just packed in some leftovers from last night. While the elders were having a drinking party at my house yesterday. Managed to nab some of what they didn't eat.
So that's why they all look like snacks you could have with sake.
Oh, God, we have to go through slice of life again.
Yeah, we do. Woo! Yeah!
That only just sunk
I'm
in.
excited. I'm so ready for it. Oh, this is the best day of my life.
Leftovers, mere scraps of food, but when they're arranged in a bento box so cleanly, they look impressive. Looks like part of a full-course meal at a high-class restaurant, like one out of Tokyo.
What? Like
or
noodles?
Kyoto, rather. I got the city name mixed up.
Kyoto, basically the same place. I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah, it's even the same characters.
Yeah.
Just in a different order, I think.
That sounds like some kind of word game the Rikishi would play.
It does, doesn't it?
Did he name Tokyo and Kyoto?
I bet
and
he
it's
did.
like a treasure buried in one of them. He is immortal. That makes so much sense. He was alive in 1983. That's why he knows so much about it.
I think that's true.
Fuck! He is immortal.
People seem to decide if they like things mainly based... Oh, wait. Sorry, that's a spoken line. People seem to decide if they like things mainly based on their first impression. So I thought maybe the taste of bento would be proportional to how pretty it was when you opened it.
Yay!
I don't even know if that's the correct characters, but whatever.
It doesn't matter.
You may seem unrefined, Mion-san, but you're positively splendid at arranging food like this.
You were right. Don't worry. I got you back.
Okay, thanks.
Her room is nice and tidy too. Mi-chan is a lot more organized and polite than everybody thinks.
I don't think that. There's corpses everywhere.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the torture
In
chamber.
your stomach.
Don't worry about
I
it.
thought Mion would say something like that, but I think she had this kind of taste. Can't judge a book by its cover. Mion was careful in everything she did.
Yeah.
She never misstepped, faltered, or messed up. I see, she is our club president after all.
I like that we're reading this just after finishing the last arc.
I mean, what would you rather we do? We read it after finishing the second
You know
arc?
what I mean. Yours is not to scoff at either, Renna. Your crab kamaboko flower is very pretty.
What is a kamaboko
I
flower?
don't freaking know.
Do we Google
Yeah,
it? Throw
might
it
as
up on
well.
screen? Let's look it up.
A crab
Okay.
kamaboko flower. Is it like it's made out of crab claws or something? Is it like crab meat, like structured to make it look like a flower blooming?
I just wanted to.
Because I've done that with carrots
I've
once.
typed it in, and flower was not the first thing that showed up.
Okay. Is that
What? What is this?
It's simulated crab meat?
I guess.
I don't know.
I recognize this food, but I don't understand what crab and flour has to do with
Delicious
this.
crab meat. I mean, I think it's just because it looks like it's blooming, right?
I guess so.
They
Maybe
just arranged it in that fashion, so it's like meat is sticking out.
one of you tell us in the comments.
Tell us in the comments, am I right or am I an idiot?
Is this Keiichi? It is.
Yes.
You know, Randy, your lunch always has, like, an art to it. Like, it has rabbit-shaped apple slices and carrot flowers.
Carrot
and stuff.
flowers! I was just talking about that. I'm basically running, guys.
You know what? Is this more post-shadowing?
Yes.
I think it is.
It is. Rabbit-shaped apple slices.
Renna's bento wasn't all about taste. It was like,
Presentation.
You know what? I wonder if this is meant to be like situating us after that scene on the hill in like the time scale of things that happen each arc repetitively.
Maybe.
Like, is this meant to be saying to us that they've had that journey up to the hill and this is like
This is just after that?
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the time seems really loose in this one. Like
What?
we don't have like a set period of days that this is over. It's just the days before and after the Watanagashi festival.
So this is kind of keying us into where exactly we're jumping in.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I feel that.
Renna's bento wasn't all about taste. It was like, like she always puts her heart into it or something.
Yeah, she does.
I feel like whoever translated this was a different person. There's like
What?
there's a lot more colloquialisms here.
It's true. I like it. I like colloquialisms.
Yeah, they've just taken a lot more liberties with the English style speaking.
Yeah, sure. I think it's fine. I mean, the original translation, like the very first translation that they did for Higurashi was like completely literal, and it was really rubbish. I read that translation. That was my first like exposure to the visual novel. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. It's just interesting to point out that there's kind of a very clear change in speech styles here.
For sure, yeah.
Ren's bento wasn't all about the taste. It was like she always puts her heart into it or something. It wasn't just good, it made your insides all nice and warm.
As food should.
Yes.
Thanks, it is not quite as good as Mi-chan's, but I want to make it really cute. How?
Cooking isn't about skill, it's about love.
Damn right!
In that sense, I don't even come up to your feast.
Yeah!
Love, huh? Yeah. Just from looking at her bento, I could definitely feel that Rena put her heart and soul into making it.
She's the best.
That's what her bento was like.
Yeah.
The taste isn't all that counts for bento. How it looks also matters. I suppose we must learn from this too. Peasants.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh? So let's see Sadako and Rika-chan's up-and-coming bento. Wow.
Ta-da!
Yesterday our neighbors shared some meat with us, so we ended up grilling it for our bento.
We fed some of it to the lions. What? We keep under the house, in the torture chamber.
What, you're saying that the neighbors are the meat?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously. Obviously.
That's what the last arc was all about, after all.
Yeah.
These ones too, they had such an impact. They're bursting at the seams with grilled meat. At a glance, it was too impactful for a girl's bento, but when you thought about eating it with all your friends, it brought more than enough color to the table.
I don't understand that sentence.
What do you
Too
mean?
impactful for a girl's bento? What?
I don't know. Because girls don't like meat. They like flowers and fruits and shit.
guess.
They eat dandelions. That's what I hear.
Of course, all women are vegetarians.
That's what I've heard. Look, have you known a vegetarian who is not a woman? I haven't. I'm so dead.
I really hope that this doesn't get clipped out of context, because that was
It will be. It has to be. I'm fucked. Alright, let's continue.
Wow, at first it looks like the kind of crude bento that a jock would eat, but there are so many different things in it.
Yeah, see?
Like boiled spinach and soy sauce, and stewed hijiki or whatever that is.
Yeah, I know what that is, but I know what the word is. Rika-chan, you're really good at this kind of unaffected cooking, huh?
Yeah, like that cooking where you don't cook.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Rika-chan will make a great wife when she grows up. Wonderful. I have a tight hold on my future husband. What? What?
I'm sorry?
What?
What?
Rika, please.
A husband for Rika-chan, huh? At first that sounded appealing. It did, but I felt like a married life with her would be anything but normal.
What's happening?
I don't know, she's probably a model or some shit.
Probably. She's one of the elder gods.
She can see all the way into the future
Oh
of the
my
past,
God.
and she knows who her husband will be.
There you go, that's it. And it will be you, Keiichi. You will be mine.
Oh God.
That's the plot of this.
Is this the Rika arc?
Oh no.
Oh, make it stop. But really, everyone was amazing.
Yeah, they were amazing.
They were amazing. I was drinking.
I know you were. I thought I'd just ruin that for you.
Thank you. Really, everyone was amazing.
They were all so young, and yet they're all capable of cooking for themselves. I would sort of cook whenever I went camping with my family, but making lunch every day was a level I definitely couldn't reach. I can only really cook in my spare time. When I thought about it like that, it really made everyone stand out more. Frankly, I respected them.
That's good.
I do find it strange that they raise that as a point.
What?
Like, to me, that would just be a thing that kind of goes under the radar. Like, everyone else cooks for themselves, Keiichi kind of has more of his family.
They're
do it
independent
for him.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Good
but
on
the
them.
fact that they specifically drew attention to it makes me wonder, like, what is happening in their family lives that is making that nature. Like, obviously with Sadako.
I was gonna say, right?
Rika.
Sadako and Rika live on their own, and
Mion lives with her grandmother.
Mion lives with her grandma,
Apparently her
who's too
grandmother's
old to cook, clearly.
But no, but they've specifically mentioned how amazing her cooking
What are you
is
talking
in
about?
previous
Well, there you
previous
go.
arcs.
Maybe
but then
she told her
Renner
to
is
cook.
the interesting one.
Yeah. Well, then it just wants to like cook for everyone else, right?
We
She
know
wants to
Renner
make them
still
happy.
lives at home,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah, with their
I
parents or
don't know.
whatever. Probably.
It's one of those things that, like, because they've drawn attention to it, I am now suspicious. Otherwise, it would have just flown under the
I'm
radar.
glad to know that you were suspicious of Renner.
I'm always suspicious of everyone.
I thought you were going to say suspicious of Renner, but you know what? That works too.
I feel like maybe this doesn't only apply to other people.
What?
Come to think of it, this morning, when I was eating breakfast half asleep, I think my mom was saying something really important. And
What is happening?
Ah!
What was important?
With a hysteric groan, I suddenly stood up, startling everyone at once.
What's wrong? Wrong?
I'll make us choke if you shout like that so suddenly, you know.
There's rice coming out of your nose, Sadako.
I've forgotten. All this stuff about cooking for yourself, it applied to me too.
Oh no! How does it apply to you? Tell us in great detail. Keiichi?
What is Rena doing in Keiichi's house?
I don't know. Should we call him Keiichi-kun?
Well, no, but this music is like always what we get in Rena's like aside scenes where she's bamboozling
I guess it is.
people.
I guess it is. You mean Rika?
Oh, did I say Rena
Yeah,
again?
I was gonna say, what are you talking about?
I constantly say the wrong one with those two.
God, is this Baby Walk? You know, I don't know if this is Baby Walk. I shouldn't say that. It might be the anime version of the song. Anyway, your mom and dad need to go to Tokyo, not Kyoto, again for business.
Yeah?
Yeah, I get it, Mom. I heard you the first time.
Sleepy.
Your dad's mentor fell ill right before an event he was taking part in. It's a very important event, and they need someone to fill in.
Oh, Dad, what he has to for his job.
So your dad and I, you see, we need to go to Tokyo as fast as we can by carriage to help with the event. We might have to stay there for a few days, depending on what happens.
Sounds annoying.
Good thing it doesn't affect me at all. While we're gone, we won't be here, so you'll need to make your own meals yourself. Are you okay with that, Keiichi?
I'll be fine. Humans can do anything when they're desperate.
It's true. Anything. Is that so? That's a relief. You can at least cook rice, right? And you can make miso soup as well. Then you just buy some side dishes and you'll have a meal.
A meal? I can cook rice with my camping kit. Never mind the kitchen utensils.
I was gonna say, you have a whole kitchen. Why do you need a camping kit? Why do you have a camping kit?
Never used a rice cooker before. Only ever made instant miso soup you could make in a pot of boiling water, too.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'll think of something. Yeah.
Oh god. If you can cook for yourself, then you don't need much money, do you? No eating out, it's too expensive. You're at the age where you should learn about cooking and personal finances now, after all.
Yeah. I'll get by. No, I won't!
You're fucked!
What was I thinking? I was half asleep when I made such crazy empty promises.
Oh no.
Just like manga characters always do at times like these. I bent over backwards and scratched furiously at my head. Scratch.
That's not a good habit. You'll get, like, sores up there. Huh? Keiichi-kun, your parents sure have it rough. Anyway, you need to keep things in order while they're gone.
He flashbacked out loud again, didn't he?
He totally did.
Oh,
it was plastered all over his face and the phone.
Anyway, food. My parents aren't here. I have to make it all for myself, you know. This is a huge emergency.
Oh boy.
Should you not simply give up and cook for yourself? Keiichi-san, did you not make a fabulous curry dish for the curry party previously?
What curry party?
Was that the one last chapter, or did they have another curry?
I don't know, dude.
It's too much shifting of the
knows?
space-time continuum.
The space-time continuum? What? That's pretty crazy. That's some sci-fi
Listen
shit.
here, my mom taught me how to cook that curry when we camped. It's the best I can do. I can't eat curry 3 meals a day.
I mean, you could.
It's just junk food in the first place. There's no nutritional balance whatsoever, and it's just completely...
Oh no, here she comes!
Here she comes.
Does she have a Sprite yet?
Stupid! Shh!
And Sadako put their hands over my mouth.
Fingers crossed. Sprite.
A moment later, the door rattled, and Chie-sensei, a known curry maniac, suddenly poked her head in.
Sprite.
Did I just hear someone bad-mouthing curry?
Oh, we didn't say anything!
Thank you, Ben.
Everyone's faces went totally white, and they all shook their heads in denial.
There's all these thin paper walls in Japanese buildings.
Sure.
They can't have any secrecy.
Or lies.
Her eyes rolled over the classroom. Her glare wasn't just a teacher's ordinary state.
Is that so? Must have been the wind. Pulls out a flamethrower and just starts, don't badmouth.
Burn down the whole building. You know, I can't wait for the parent-teacher interview where I get to play Keiichi's mother and you play Chie and we just have a back and forth.
With the same voice.
Oh yes, it's wonderful to see you. I hope Keiichi's doing well.
Chie-sensei gave one more look around the classroom, then closed the door and went back to the teacher's lounge. I may have been shouting, but for her to hear it from all the way across the hall in the teacher's lounge, that teacher is terrifying.
There she is.
Keiichi, you can disparage other foods all you want, but you might want to stay away from curry. At least as long as you live in Hinamizawa.
There you go.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's what I said. But still, I can't have curry for every meal. And cup ramen is good because you Only eat it once in a while. If you ate it for every meal, you get bored of it pretty quickly. Rice and miso soup, good side dish. Yeah, that's what a Japanese table should look like.
Yeah, sounds good. Why can't you just try to cook for yourself? Rice you make yourself is really good.
This old man thinks it's more pain than good. But experiencing it every once in a while might be nice.
That's right, life is all about experiences, right?
Damn right, Sadako.
Absolutely.
You should know as like a 6-year-old girl. But when you cut your fingers or burn yourself, it's so sad, so very sad.
She holds up the stumps where her fingers
No,
used to
Rika, no! Ah, the horror.
With everyone encouraging me like this, I started to feel like maybe I could do it if I tried to.
be. Is that how he dies, this chapter?
Maybe.
He's like,
He tries to cook rice.
Oh
and
no, the rice is sticking to the bottom of the pot. I better jump in and swim around.
I'm gonna stick my face in it.
boils his head off.
And then an alien leaps up through the rice and eats his face. There you go. And that's how it ends.
Though approximately one person didn't sound like she was encouraging me.
Cooking is a skill I'll have to learn at some point since I want to live on my own one day.
Me.
Maybe learning now wouldn't be so bad. I'm pretty uneasy about it, but you're right. If I don't understand how to cook a few things around here, I won't be in good shape next time our club does a cooking showdown.
Yeah.
Besides, where would he be without the internet for all of these recipes?
It's true. Wait, was the internet invented back then? I don't...
Well, it wasn't really public, but
Oh, it was in a lab somewhere. Like some kind of freak science experiment.
I'm sure I'm getting my internet timeline wrong.
I don't know. I have no clue. I don't know much about the internet.
We've thought too much about this joke.
It's true. Let's keep going. Cut this.
You're correct. I won't cut that. The clever trick of yours in the last curry contest won't work
God damn it,
every time
Sadako.
after all.
As if scorning me, Sadako ridicules my comeback from a hopeless situation in a certain do-or-die curry showdown. What are you so relaxed for? You relied entirely on Rika-chan back then, didn't you? What did you cook at that time exactly? You put a bag of salt in Rena's curry, a bag of salt in Mion's rice, and you flipped over my pan.
It's like the other arc.
I relapsed into my grudge over the last curry showdown. He's like seeing a therapist. He's like, I can't trust this girl anymore. For now, I calm my unquellable anger by pinching Sadako's ears.
My attack was because that's what they were doing for club. I may not look like it, but I can do a little bit of cooking.
Can you now? I haven't even seeded post-shadow that you can cook like you did in last chapter before you were carted off and murdered.
Uh-huh.
Even now when you couldn't peel one carrot during the showdown and had to get Rika to do it. Don't be so daft.
People get better every day, you know. If you think I'll always be crummy at cooking, you're quite mistaken. Right, Rika?
I have to watch or else I get worried about the pot and the flame. Sometimes you forget to turn the gas off, too.
Everyone burst into laughter, and Mion appeared on screen, and I thought it was her talking, and I just went with it.
Apparently it was everyone.
Apparently, it was everyone.
That shouldn't be an issue with cooking, even I would never do that.
I don't want to hear that from someone who eats nothing but cup ramen.
Oh! But Sadako can cook pretty well for herself, you know?
Reiner's fine, you don't need to force yourself to cover up for her like that.
No, she's not trying to cover for her or anything. It's just that Rika-chan's cooking is by far the best of all of us, so hers doesn't stand out. Sadako's mastered the basics too, right?
At the very least, she can cook rice and miso soup. Well, she can't quite tell the difference between cauliflower and broccoli, though. Star? It's been so long since I've got to do a star. I'm excited for its return.
I don't know, because
It's been years.
You got to do one in the all cost review
That
session.
feels like years ago, Felix. I need more stars or I'll die from star deficiency. Star?
Just go listen to the credits song from Black Panther. I hear that's been nominated for a Grammy.
What?
I wonder if it's won that Grammy by now.
What does that have to do with anything? Is this a song called Star?
Yeah, it's called All the Stars.
Oh. Well, there you go. It sounds like my calling has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be seeing you next time on...
Ben does Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that's it. He's a cool guy.
They're both the same anyway once you boil them.
Sadako erupted into anger, making two fists and swinging them above her head.
Yeah, it's the same food.
Everyone laughed a lot after that. Laughter.
The others don't matter. I cannot stand being laughed at by you, Keiichi-san.
Yeah, Keiichi, quit laughing at her.
Yes, perhaps I do lag behind everyone else in terms of cooking skill, but at least I'm confident I'd never lose to you, Sadako. Not to you, at least.
Oh boy.
What was that? You have the gall to say you're confident? That's what's daft here.
Oh.
I might not seem like a good cook, but I take turns with Rika, you know. I can cook just fine for myself, thank you.
Oh boy.
I see. Good for you being able to cook. I'll buy some candy for you as a present later.
Things are heating up in the classroom kitchen.
I patted Sadako on the head while I made fun of her. Sadako seemed to know I was making fun of her, too, because it was so confusing. Unless Ryukishi had said that, I wouldn't have been able to tell.
I wouldn't have figured it out.
Since her face went brightly red very quickly and steam started to pull her out of her like she was a kettle.
Keiichi definitely doesn't have a history of bullying Sadako.
You don't believe me, do you? Anyway, I can cook far better than you, Keiichi-san.
Yeah.
This is just all the lead up to another cooking contest.
What are you talking about? There's definitely no more cooking in this arc.
I see, then if you can tell me the difference between cauliflower and broccoli, I'll believe you. Come on, let's hear it.
The green one is broccoli. Oh, no, the yellow one. Cauliflower is red, blue, green.
Oh no. Poor Sadako.
Come on now. What color is broccoli? It's not red, blue, green like a television. Come on, say it. Say it.
Hold on. Color televisions in the 80s.
Do those exist?
Do they exist?
Game theory. Did TV exist? Answers on at 11. On 60 Minutes.
On 60 Minutes.
Why is MatPat on 60 Minutes?
That's a good question.
I would love that answer to that question. Why isn't MatPat on 60 Minutes? MatPat.
Is that a Game Theory episode?
Yes! Why is MatPat not on television? Tell me.
Listen.
I mean, it's been on television at least once.
I don't watch much Game Theory, but I do love
Yeah.
how much production value and effort goes into those things.
I can tell that they fucking edit that thing for like years.
They are very good at what they do, unlike us.
They're entertaining, even if not all their theories make any sense. Shout out to Kingdom Hearts. Their theory was just awful.
Why don't they have any Umineko theories? Higurashi theories?
You know what?
Theories?
I couldn't say. I couldn't tell you, Felix, in front of this audience
What a
that is
letdown.
here to watch our Higurashi content that they love.
That sound.
Sadako,
Wait. Is this him just making fun?
Yeah. Baby speak.
I got it. Thank you. I put two and two together.
I'm glad.
And I got three.
I just wanted to make sure.
Sadako can cook just fine without knowing what color broccoli is, right?
Whoa!
Good for you, good for you.
Oh my god, do that more.
That sound.
Stupid Keige!
You're gonna have to get used to. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's all right. I'll get there eventually.
I'm glad. I'm
Probably
glad.
by Arc 9.
Okay, good. Just in
There's
time.
nothing to cry hysterically about. She's so goddamn cute. I stroked her head as hard as I could. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle.
Aw.
Those sound effects. Because sound effects themselves are too hard.
It's true.
If you're going to act so smug, then you can surely show us something better than Sadako.
What?
Remarked Mion, giving me a slightly mean smile.
Oh, you games master, you. What do you have in stock for us?
See, this is another issue of the translation style changing, because like in the previous chapters, this would have been Mion remarked this, rather than being a continuing sentence. I feel.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe I just didn't pick up
I
on
don't
it
know.
as
I
much
don't know.
last
I
time. But it
couldn't
does
tell you.
feel like a different translation.
I think it's fine.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, well, I had no confidence at all in my cooking, but the situation carried me along, and I decided to deliver an impressive declaration.
What is it?
Fake it till you make it.
Is it you gonna show down against Sadako? Oh boy!
Just you wait, tonight I'll make the best darn meal you've ever seen.
Let's go!
I'll even make a little too much and pack it for lunch tomorrow, and you'll be so surprised you'll fall over.
Yeah, literally fall over and break your neck. That sounds like fun. I can't wait for lunchtime tomorrow.
Rika-chan petted me on the head.
Pet.
Her words of can't wait sound so transparent.
You get petted. Vanna's excited too. I promise I won't laugh no matter what you make.
Is that a lie?
Definitely not.
All right. So maybe I'll go all out on my bento tomorrow too. Then let's do this. Let's have a bento showdown tomorrow.
Ew!
As a club activity, of course.
Yeah.
And we'll throw in a punishment game too.
What's the punishment?
What's the punishment?
Tell us.
My, what an ingenious idea that is. How is that, Keiichi-san? I'll give you one chance to back down.
Let's just zoom in on that. Zoom
What?
in real nice and close.
That is not.
Get right up
Let's
in
just.
there.
Oh god.
Look at that.
Translation issues, right?
It's a different translator, remember?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Sayako wiped her tears and snarled at me.
Sayako!
As if this was her chance to turn things
What
around.
happened there?
How did
it's
that
a
happen?
proper noun.
I'll tell you how it happened, Ben, because the T and the Y keys are right next to each other on a QWERTY keyboard.
I know. It's been out for like 3 years. How has this not been patched?
Because they haven't finished the rest
I
of them
know.
yet.
Minigoroshi when?
Minigoroshi when.
Hashtag Minigoroshi when. Shout out to cake walking.
Maybe this is bad. I feel like maybe the conversation is getting pretty out of hand. If I apologize, now's my chance. What came out of my Keiichi Mayabaya's mouth was a statement so reckless it even frightened
Is
me.
that your name?
Yeah, you're on. My bento tomorrow will knock you right out of your shoes.
Literally.
Whoa! Everyone raised their voices in surprise at my bold, confident reply.
Which you are not known for making normally.
Now I've done it. What have I done? I'm so irresponsible.
I do wonder if Minagoroshi will be out by the time we're uploading this video.
I hope so.
'Cause it's a couple months away at least.
Yeah.
In fact,
It's gonna be a while. Look, I don't want to talk about that. That's a depressing topic. When?
Minagoroshi when?
There's
So
Higurashi.
what sort of fantastic punishment game will we have to play if we lose?
Sayako grinned fearlessly,
Oh boy.
as if to say it was already decided I'd be playing said fantastic punishment game.
Maid outfit.
Let's see.
Maid outfit.
Okay, how about this? Whoever loses tomorrow's Bento Showdown during lunch
Yes.
break tomorrow
Yes.
has to go up to Chie-sensei as she's eating in the teacher's lounge and say bad things about curry.
That was set up earlier in the chapter. She likes curry a
Oh,
lot.
thank goodness. I wouldn't have understood it otherwise.
I wouldn't have either. I haven't read any other of these episodes. I mean, arcs. Me-chan, that's...
How terrifying!
I love that this is somehow scarier than literally attacking the martial arts trained
Australian teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is worse.
Everyone went pale and gasped at how truly terrifying the punishment game was. Chie-sensei is such a maniac about curry that she'd risk her life for it. To go up to her and start saying bad things about curry, what kind of fate would await us? Just trying to imagine it was scary. As everyone looked blankly amazed at the terrifying punishment game, Rika-chan spoke.
Tomorrow's contest will be decided by skill.
As opposed to other contests, which
As
are
opposed
decided
to
by random
chance.
number generation.
Yeah.
Renner and Mion
Oh,
and
that dog
Sadako.
over there. Yep.
Everyone nodded deeply.
That is
agreement.
everyone, yes.
That is everyone.
Except for the other people in the class,
Except
but
for-
they don't matter.
Yeah. It's Keiichi.
Yeah, Keiichi doesn't matter.
Keiichi doesn't matter.
It's true.
That's right.
Aw.
Tomita and Okamura officially more relevant than Keiichi.
That's very true.
Confirmed.
I'm glad you remember their names. Best
I
characters.
just edited a chapter with them in it, so
Well, that's
I'm
cheating.
on the ball.
That's cheating.
It is. It is cheating.
Okay, well.
Although Keiichi-san's problem might be his own dinner tonight rather than tomorrow's bento.
I hate it when they do the laugh after, so I have to like pause, wait for the line to print, and then laugh, and there's just like this awkward gap.
Yeah. It's awful.
How disappointing you can't witness what an amazing dinner I'm going to make tonight.
Oh, boy.
I'll let you have a glimpse of it in my bento tomorrow, so look forward to it.
Oh!
That is quite a lot of grandstanding. You don't know what will happen if you come to us with something terrible, right?
Is this-
Yeah. Keiichi.
I guess.
Yeah, he's making his like
Even
like
though-
he's gonna get him.
Even though that's the laugh we've just described to Mion, apparently.
Shh, doesn't matter. Don't
Doesn't
worry about
matter.
it. Just
No
keep
character
on-
identity.
Just roll with it. Well, no one has.
I just can't wait. How much trouble you'll be in with Chie-sensei tomorrow, Sadako.
Yes, I can't wait either to see you, Keiichi-san, groveling before her and begging for forgiveness like the peasant you are.
Wow.
Saying with all the tears streaming down your face.
Like the peasant that you are.
Yes, I can just see it now.
Like a peasant.
What was that?
That thing.
What?
Stretch.
Oh.
Both of us are on the
I see.
verge of tears pulled on each other's
So
cheeks.
he was like, what was that? And then he grabbed her mouth, and then she grabbed his mouth, and now they're pulling each other's mouths.
The flesh is tearing and blood's
Right, yeah.
pouring down the front of the
Vulcan!
blood for the blood god.
Yes!
Trying to muster all your desperation by placing yourself in a predicament. Kei-chan, that's so manly.
Hey, good on you.
That isn't manly or anything of the sort. It's called being reckless. He can't even cook well.
Reckless is manly.
Is it?
I don't know. Apparently.
Stretch.
Yeah, get stretched. Rana believes in you. I'm looking forward to your wonderful bento. I'm looking forward very much to seeing Keiichi tomorrow as well. It's ominous as fuck.
That is such a line.
So cute!
So good.
I'm looking forward to seeing you with my eyes. Hello.
Their expectant gazes were painful.
I love it.
I was just trying to tease Sadako a little. How did it come to this? Yeah, you better look forward to it.
You better.
I'm able to say such reckless things. I'm being so unreasonable. What the heck is going to happen to my dinner? The Bento Showdown tomorrow. No more importantly, if they make me say bad things about Curry to Chie-sensei's face, what'll happen to me?
You'll be murdered.
The extreme contrast between my outwards bravado and my internal screaming continued as the hot and humid June afternoon dragged on.
Yeah, get wrecked. Well, there you go. We got a central tension.
We got the
this arc
central
is
tension.
about curry and cooking.
Oh, if Chia is the murderer, I will be so happy.
She doesn't even have a sprite.
I know, it's not gonna
Yeah.
happen.
She might at some point.
Such a thin cast.
I know, right? It's not many people. Except for all those ensembles that keep popping up. But apart from them, Higurashi really likes those.
I understand that ensemble isn't strictly a musical term, but I keep thinking of it as a musical term. So you're like ensembles, and I'm like, this isn't a musical.
When I think of ensembles, I think of Greek theater because they have the thing where it's like you got 2 actors and then you got like the 10 people who are part of the chorus. That's usually what I think of when I think of like ensembles. But yeah, Higurashi really likes having like teams of 3 or 4 people that are just like, these are the perverts, this is the bikie gang, these are the detectives. Like he hardly ever gives them names. They're just a group of people that like are pretty 2-dimensional and they represent like this is just an aspect of the culture.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just seems to do it a lot, and I think there are going to be a lot more in this chapter too, which is going to be fun.
It's kind of a very television way of
It
doing
is,
things, which
yeah.
I know we both love.
Yeah. I like it. It's very like usually in like visual novels, it's like these are the 8 main characters and that's it. But Higurashi really loves his little pockets of culture.
Yeah. It is one thing I've been finding very fun about a show I've been watching recently, where it's like, basically there's the main cast of characters and then no one else is relevant outside of that.
Yeah.
So the moment they have direct dialogue with another character, you're like, okay, cool, they're the one that's up to something. And it just like destabilizes the whole mystery of it because it's so obvious.
Yeah, they've like got a mustache and they're like playing with something under the desk. It's like, oh, I bet they won't be important later.
Yeah.
I've been very disgruntled with the work you've been doing, Detective. What's your name? Killer McKillerface. Don't mind me. I'm definitely not important. You know, I'd like
then,
to. Yeah.
then they end up being the good guy.
Of course they do.
That'd be great.
That'd be good if that was the twist that they went with. Anyway.
It wouldn't work so well in a TV show though, because you'd have to do it like episode after episode.
Yeah, have like 3 parts.
Then
because the twist at the end of one episode is that they're actually the good guy, and the twist at the end of the next episode is they're actually working for a corporation that wants to shut down the detective agency.
Damn.
There you go, done. Print that. Make that a Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode. They're a detective agency, right?
I mean, yes, is the short answer. Let's
I don't
move on.
actually know. Alright, let's move on.
That entire day up until school was over.
The whole time, my meal tonight and my bento were the only things on my mind.
Yeah.
Now that I thought about it, it made Mum seem amazing for planning 3 meals every day of the year. I complained before about having the same meal in a row once in a while, but now I know how rude that was. More importantly, what am I going to do about the punishment games tomorrow? And besides that, what am I going to eat tonight? No.
Boo-hoo.
Not making that
That
sound.
was the line. Boo-hoo.
Who says that internally?
Fucking Keiichi does. It's plastered on his
Lies and
face.
slander.
Lies! That's a lie! Keiichi-kun.
Objection.
Keiichi-kun.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about stuff.
Oh, is it time for more shipping material? About what to make tonight or about the Bento Showdown tomorrow?
She hit the mark and I couldn't find anything to say.
Getting there.
My facial expression made obvious the fact she hit the mark.
Come on. Give me that material. But tomorrow's showdown, I think that if you do your best to make a bento, you'll be fine. There's nothing superior to a bento you try really hard to make all by yourself.
Tomorrow's showdown is one thing, but what about dinner tonight? Might suddenly get food poisoning.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Couldn't make any more bluffs. I exaggeratedly dropped my shoulders and heaved a sigh from the bottom of my gut. Miranda laughed in a shrill way when she saw me do that.
Keiichi-kun, you don't have any confidence in your cooking at all, do you?
So I've been found out because that was so difficult for them.
It's true.
They all believed you so much.
If it looks like you can't do it no matter how hard you try, you can always give Renner a call. Please give Renner a call. Do that, yes.
Really?
Do that thing where you like wrap your arms around him and you help him cook. You like hold his arms. It's like the pottery scene in that ghost movie, but it's with cooking. And it's Renner helping Keiichi. But only if you try really hard first, okay?
Ben?
What?
I'm upset with you.
What are you upset about?
I need you to go in the naughty corner
No,
again.
no, I refuse. I'm not getting up on that desk. It's not happening.
Shipping in this.
Shipping! Yes! Ship with me, ladies and gentlemen!
Part of me is like,
Yes!
the other week I was like, Ben, should I just ship
No.
Mion and Keiichi just so that
No.
we have a dynamic between the two of us about that?
Then you realize you
And
couldn't
then I
do
realized
it.
I can't do it.
Because you can't ship.
I can't. I lack
Ship,
the emotional capacity to ship.
It's true. You are the heartless monster.
I am the
well,
heartless
I'm
monster.
glad that you have accepted this, and we can just accept that Ren and Keiichi are the best ship. Nothing superior. Nothing is better.
Sure, that's the
You can't rely on others without first struggling yourself.
And it seemed
Chrono.
that sometimes,
That's what Ren is teaching you.
But sometimes
About life.
she was instructive. She didn't just spoil people unconditionally.
Yeah.
Ren always seemed like an adult at these moments.
She's looking after him like a good girl.
If I absolutely can't do it, I'll call you. Though the chances are extremely high.
God damn it, Renna. Go for it. Yay. You were grandstanding so much to Sadako-chan that you have to try your best.
Hey, about Sadako, how good is she at cooking?
She's at least better than you.
Ooh,
Wow.
that was so direct.
Yeah, get fucked.
It hit me pretty hard.
And that's why they're perfect for each other, because they're direct with each other. And they trust each other.
Yes, definite trust. That was
Yeah,
what I
trust.
got out of Arc
That's
1.
what I got out of Arc 1. You were making fun of her a lot, too. Maybe you should have to struggle just a bit, huh?
Ren, you're pretty mean.
Renna isn't all cute. All cute.
Now that I provoked Sadako that much, I couldn't just make some crummy bento. I can't believe how loose-lipped I am.
Yeah, Keiichi. Okay, well, bye. Good luck. On the cooking, show everyone that you can do it if you really try.
On the Cooking Factorial show,
What?
that's my favorite TV show.
I haven't seen that show. Is Renna on it?
I think so.
Okay, good.
I guess it must be your favorite show
I should
too,
give
then.
it a try. Yeah.
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 I waved my hands absently in response.
Bye, Renna.
Bye.
Have a good, safe ride home. Don't get kidnapped or anything.
Leaving me words of encouragement and a few pieces of super beginner advice, Ren had disappeared past the
Don't
trees.
say that. Okay, well, that was the first.
That was the first one.
That was the first death of the chapter.
First death.
Rip. Bye, Renna. I love you.
So when do we
What?
go to when are we visiting Shirakawa Go, Ben?
What?
I said when are we visiting Shirakawa Go?
What is that?
That's where these photos are all from, apparently.
Oh, I don't know. You want to go next year?
Okay, you got the budget for it?
God, no.
Alright. Start saving up.
Okay, I'll save up. Look, actually, you can go check out our Patreon where we're trying to find a trip to Shirakawa. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give us
Alrighty.
money
Don't
to
give
go to
us money.
Japan.
Yeah, jobs are bad.
It's true. Unless you really want to give us money, then by all means, I'll take it.
No one will stop you. Especially not us.
Especially not me.
Alrighty, next time.
Next time.